Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome. I can see people in YouTube chat and I can see people in Twitch chat, and I believe that my microphone is working, so that's always a good sign. I think hopefully it's a good sign. How are we all doing today? Let's see if I can see any of the Phoenix squad in the chat. If you don't know what the Phoenix squad is, it's the YouTube members. You can either be a Super Phoenix squad member or an Ultra Phoenix squad member. I don't think I see any in the chat right now, not so far, but people are still coming in. But how are we all doing? I can see some people in the chat. I can see Peanut. Hey Peanut, how you doing? You're a member in my heart, Peanut, don't worry. I can see Butterfly. Hey Butterfly, I like the little hearts next to your name. Very, very nice. Blue is a great color, you know, I'm not biased at all. I can see how are you doing? I can see you. Hello, I'm doing good as well. I'm glad that you're doing great. I can see Little Lita. I think Little Lita. Do you read that together or do you read that separately? I like it though, nice one. I can see Source Siri, how are you doing? Welcome. Source Siri, did you see my Thursday stream where I played more of Paper Lily? Because if you didn't, I can't remember if you were there. You should definitely go and watch that one back. It was fun. I can see Case. I can see Tuberose, Kisser. I love those types of streams because I learn a majority of stuff from tournaments and these. It's a great way to feel motivated into playing the game, that's for sure. Watching commentary streams and stuff. Like, I don't do it in the way that I don't kind of commentate in a way of saying like, oh, not like commentary where I complain about this person, like, oh, you did this bad, you did this bad. I do like commentator stuff, like in a tournament style where I kind of, like a presenter, yeah? I don't really know how else to call it. If you guys have a better name for these streams, please tell me. It always feels weird to call them commentary streams. I missed it and I was devastated when I realized I missed that stream. Oh, but you can rewatch it, Sorcerer. If you don't know where it is, you can go and watch it. All of my streams, all of the ones I've done on YouTube, are currently in the live section of, oh, they're technically in two places. They're in the live section on my YouTube channel, or you can just go into the playlist that's called live streams. Why I said all of the streams I've done on YouTube is because technically I only started doing YouTube streams 1 or 2 years ago. I think Kaharu, if she's in chat right now, will be able to tell you. I can't remember when it was. I actually had been doing Twitch streams before that for like a year. And sadly, Twitch doesn't really save any of your streams. So I don't have all of those saved. That's a real shame because I wish I could go back and watch how I first started playing IDV and stuff like that. Hey Mir, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. was more or less 2 years ago. Yeah. We could probably find out when it was. Nothing, Haru. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Cherry. How you doing? Sparkle, how you doing? Been following you for years. I think this is the first time of stream. Oh, it's your first time in my stream, but you've been following me for years. Wow. What stopped you from coming to my streams? Was it because of time schedule? Was it because you weren't interested in something, or just by accident and you just never saw me live? I'm curious. I'm curious. You keep seeing me in 144p. Why don't you turn up the quality? I'm currently streaming in 1080p 60, I think, last time I checked. I was wondering, Haru, how long it's been since I started streaming on YouTube. You can check by just going back to my first YouTube stream or whatever. Butterfly says, I'm sad that I missed... Actually, let me bring this up. I'm sad that I missed the Danganronpa crossover and Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah, we've had multiple Danganronpa crossovers, and it's a shame that you missed them. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll ever have them again. You never know with Netties. As for Bungo Stray Dogs, unless they might, if they release another season or whatever, I can't even remember what season they're on right now. If they release another season, then maybe they might do another crossover. I think it performed relatively well. But yeah, let's just not keep our hopes for it. But there are other crossovers that are coming, Butterfly. What other things are you interested in? What other games or anime have you watched that you would love to bring to Identity V? Because you never know which ones will arrive. I get surprised by things I've never heard of before. All the time. I'm like, okay, I don't know what this is. And then I look it up and it's interesting. 2 years because we did FF 2 times? Yes. I feel like I started in a September or in an October. Like, those are the months I remember that I started. So it's over 2 years then, probably. Ira William, how are you doing? I do see you over there. What do you mean? Phoenix isn't paying attention to Twitch chat. Burn? I was literally just reading Haru's message. What do you mean? Hey, William, how you doing? How have your streams been? Hey, we have a member. How are we doing, Nabe? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was shocked at what Twisty posted in the coordinators chat. How do you feel about that, Nabe? Twisty's also here in the chat. Twisty, we're very, very disappointed in you. Inside joke, guys, don't worry. I've got a haircut. Yes, someone mentioned that before. I did see the message. I forgot to respond to it. Yes, I did get my hair cut. Thank you very much. I feel less like a barbarian now. I let my hair grow for way too long. It's not on purpose. Sometimes I'm too lazy to go and get my hair done, you know? So yeah, looking pretty good right now. Not too bad. Thought he was bought. If this is anybody else, I would take offense. But this is Catty, so I'll take it. Technically, I guess I am balding, you know, in a way. My wife has pointed out that, you know, back here, apparently I can't see back there. But, you know, my hair's starting to thin out. And, you know, I've got very deep recessing hair. But that's fine. I will own it. I will own it. I'm very young, but that's fine. I can go completely bald, you know. I could grow out the beard and we could just replace all of the hair on top of my head for like the bottom of my head. That sounds like a great idea. Haru says the BSE manga is very long, so I'm sure there will be new seasons. Yeah, well, that's not always the reason why they make more, right? It's if they can afford it, or if they can be bothered to do it, or if they get too much backlash on a season, they might just not do any more seasons. But I'm assuming they will, because BSD is such a big IP, right? Twisty, you didn't say hello to me. Oh, Catty's feeling offended right now. You got a new capture card. Ooh, what, William, what kind of capture card are you using? And what are you using it for? For like console or like for mobile? Are you capturing mobile with a capture card? I've always wondered how people are capturing their IDV on mobile on their PC. I assume a capture card would make sense. And what does your capture card permit you to do? There are some that you can do like 8K 30 now or 8K. Yeah, you can do 4K 60 or 4K 120. Some new ones from Elgato or what's the other brand? Forgotten the name of the other brand, but there was another brand. 55 pages of English exercises to achieve. 55 pages. How long does it take you to do a page? Is that even okay? Isn't that a book? Isn't that like the entirety of a book? Jojo's bizarre hairdo. Thank you. Said that a bit much. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Fly Fox. How are you doing? Also, I should go over to this other screen so people don't get bored of the fact that we're just chatting to chat right now. They can see that we are doing some IDV stuff in the background. Also, I forgot to put this in Twitch chat. I also just saw someone posted something. Give me a second, Sparkle. Sparkle, I saw that you put something there. I just need to quickly put something in Twitch chat. Okay, give me a second. There we go. No, I want to put that. We're going to pin that. Pin, manually unpinned or end of stream. There we go. So that should be fine. If you want to join matches over on Twitch, that is how you do it. Okay, I see a message from Sparkle that is a super chat. There's a streamer that has a button where he presses it and it says super chat. I kind of need something like that. But anyway, thank you for the super chat, Sparkle. It says, OMG, I hope Phoenix watches one of my games. Well, hopefully you sign up to join the matches, no? Make sure if you want to play in the matches today, remember they're all for fun. They're not, don't need to stress about not playing well or something like that. We're here to enjoy ourselves. Make sure you click on the link, sign up. Make sure you use your current tier when you're signing in. You don't need to put both Hunter and Survivor. If you only want to play Survivor because you don't want to play as Hunter, you don't have to fill in the Hunter. But if you want to only play Hunter, you don't have to fill in the Survivor tier. We'll only pick people, of course, based on their tier in certain roles. If you want to play as either Hunter or Survivor, you don't care, you just want to get into a match with us, I commentate, then just put both of your tiers in both of them. But yeah, you can pick and choose. It is in the pinned comment, and if you're on YouTube, you can also just go to the description of the video, and it should just be down there. The stream, sorry, not the video. Is there a stream delay to prevent stream sniping? No. The stream delay is whatever it takes for this to get to the internet and back again. That's why we don't do stream delays and stuff like that unless it's like a tournament. This is not a tournament. We're here to have fun. We trust that you guys are being polite and stuff. And shit, what's the word I'm looking for? Fair and all that kind of stuff. Okay, once you guys are signed up, the amazing people in the background that are my amazing team, Mirgrad and Koharu, they're currently in VC looking at all of the submissions, and they'll be selecting people who are from the similar tiers so we can make relatively balanced matches so we don't have like an evil dragon and a hound player together. So they'll just be working out those teams in the background. Please give them some love in the chat because they're busy keeping you guys entertained just as much as I am, even more so maybe. So give them some love. Let's put lots of hearts in the chat. Sambui, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's get Twisty's message up on the screen there. Yeah, that's what we need to say. 1 second, where did I get it? It's here. This is what we need to say. I nearly hit my nearly hit my cup there. They are awesome. They make this possible. Every month we do one commentary stream, and it's because of them that we can do it. Because I have tried to do this on my own in the past. I believe, if I remember correctly, our first commentary stream, I tried to do it on my own. And it's just, it means that our matches take such a long time to even get rolling. Cherry says, I finally got to Griffin after 1,000 years. Last time when I was Griffin was in 2020. Ooh, congratulations. Have you been grinding often and you just never got to the right tier? Or was it that you just started grinding again in rank? I don't know, Twisty. Why are you the example? It's the first one I saw. Okay, Disney. I'm trying to say I don't know if that is bad or not. I'm not defending it. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Phoenix there in the background and making our balanced teams with players of the same tier. Huh? Meanwhile, Haru, imagine if I put the above Hunter against Elks. Yeah, that sounds like something Haru would say. That sounds pretty accurate. Okay, I don't know if we've got any teams together yet. We do. Okay, Mira's just sent me a message with all of the players. I think I already have some of them on my friends list. Let me just make sure I have space on my friends list. I might have to delete some people. I do have some space, but I think some of the players I already have. I'll just double check. The first player. Okay, we'll start with the Hunter. The Hunter is Cresem. Hey, Cresem, how you doing? Cresem's always there in the background, you know. Okay, we've also... So Cresem's going to be our Hunter. We've got Sketchy Eddie. I believe I already have them on my friends list. I do. They're going to be a survivor. This person, unless they've changed their name and I don't know who they are. We've got Skolo Pendridai. They're going to be playing as a survivor as well. Let me just add you. Friend request. Oh, they're already on my friends list somehow. Cool. I feel like I would remember that name, but okay. Then we got Twisty. Oh, right. Twisty's already my friend. Twisty, I apologize for just doing that. My brain went into automatic mode. I'm like, Twisty, duh. Because technically I've also got Nabe here, so I would have probably just done that as well automatically. I don't know who this Twisty Soul is, okay? There could be anyone. Okay, and Nabe. So we got Twisty Soul, Nabe, Scolopendridai, and Sketchy Eddie. My brain just went automatic, Twisty, okay? I went into robot mode of copy, paste, copy, paste. Okay, so we have everybody already on my friends list, so let's go and set up a customs. How we do it, if you're the first, this is your first time here, is we just do area selection and also legendary match. But I can't turn that on yet until I got my players in. So let's get Cresem in. I believe I still have Cresem. I might have to go and add Cresem again. No, there you go. I've got Cresem. Okay, Cresem is our Hunter. And we need to go over here. Change back. There you go. I got Twisted. It's called change back to Twisty. Sketchy Eddie. And I'm looking for Nabe that I can't even remember what I have Nabe saved as. Nabe, what do I have you saved as? I don't even know anymore. Nabe very hungry. There we go. I wish there was a search friends feature. There is, but you need to spell it exactly the same with the same amount of capital letters in the exact same places. So yeah. Okay, so let's turn on legendary mode and let's begin this match. You guys ready? Can I have some thumbs up if you guys are ready? Thumbs up in chat. Let's get some hype. Make your predictions on who you think's gonna win. Is it gonna be the scary Sabertooth one, or is it gonna be some randos? Okay, let's get this thing going. We'll go full screen for now. Okay, so band section. We got Leo's Memory. We've got a ban for Priestess, and we've got some very awkward bans. Twisty not banning anyone. Fool's Gold again. Opera Singer, Fool's Gold ban. Okay, so we have a Fool's Gold ban and a Priestess ban. I don't really watch enough Identity 5 content anymore to know if Fool's Gold is actually good compared to something like Opera Singer or Nightwatch or, well, anyone else, I guess. So I don't really know how good Fool's Gold is in the meta right now. I'm assuming people just don't want to play against him. This is mid tiers, so anything is viable in this tier, to be honest. Less so than in lower tiers, but yes, overall. Priestess is very strong, especially on this map. It's a massive map, and if the Hunter hits someone through a global portal, they will never make it to the other end unless they take teleport. In that case, they have to use teleport, and they can't take blink, and it's such a pain. So yeah. Nice black screen. Oh, sorry, Mia. I didn't realize I have a black... Oh, well, that's good. Convenient. Because they're currently... Okay, give me a sec. I'll reveal it in a second, okay? Sorry that it's black. No, it's not sorcery. I have it set up from the last stream, but I forgot to change it apparently. Okay, I'll reveal the actual match in a second. They're just selecting their spawns. I don't want to reveal it to the hunter who might be watching. Okay, I can now reveal it. And we do this. There we go. That should be working now. Opera Singer's perma banned? Not today. Okay, so we have a night watch. Everybody else spawned in like a... Well, they spawned in like a cross shape. So there was this person here, one person in the middle, one in the factory, one at the other exit gate, and one in shack. Okay, let me just turn off positions. Okay, here we go. You can also hide abilities, so we're surprised. So we do have a Mind's Eye on the team. That makes sense because we got Twisty on the team who always plays Mind's Eye. This means that they already knew where the hunter was going, but he changed directions and started to chase a different survivor. He goes over towards the Perfumer. Perfumer's a really bad chase early game. I guess Nightwatch can sort of deal with this because he has fast attack recovery and fast attacks. That's a hit. Perfumer does not use a perfume that I'm actually shocked about. I guess didn't want to get hit by a Terror Shock instead. And this is going to be a down on the Perfumer. No basement though, so that is going to be okay for the survivors. They will be able to come in for a rescue. Still a little bit risky against the Night Watch, especially since he's out in the open. He has easy visibility of where all the survivors are. He does know that someone is nearby, but doesn't know where they are. Just listen to the matches. That's a great idea, man. Matches ASMR. Okay, does not see anyone coming in for the rescue right now. Does have tinnitus, and that's why they're sticking around. Oh, that was a clean... they came in pretty cleanly there. They take the hit. That wasn't a chair hit somehow. We have a Perfume, a hit on the Embalmer. No Titan. Embalmer does not resurrect himself. Is going to be put on the chair. Perfumer needs to make a big run for it because he'll be able to catch up in seconds. Oh, Embalmer does use his resurrection immediately. This is interesting to see. They're not going to delay anymore. I don't think that he's not going towards the Embalmer at all. He's just going to go straight after the Perfumer, who will already be on their second chair. I believe they were rescued before half. And that's going to be a blink. A Perfume was attempted, but they're going to go down. Okay, so going to be put on a chair. For people who are asking, Tria, you're asking how the system works. If you sign up, we'll do our best to put you into some matches with people who are of similar tiers. We've got people in the background making teams. So just sign up and we'll do our best to get you into a match. Okay. We have Cheerleader coming in for the rescue. Will she be able to get to the chair in time? She does. She's not going to get wind sucked or whatever you want to call it. And that's a Titan hit on the Cheerleader. The Perfumer might be able to get away, but he does have the extra movement speed of using his long dash ability. Oh, Cheerleader trying to come in body block, but I think that's going to be... No, Cheerleader takes yet another hit. Body blocking once again. I don't know if the Perfumer will be able to get over the window in time. Seems to get away, doesn't use the teleport back, and gets down. That's going to be Perfumer eliminated. Cheerleader also down, meaning there are only 2 survivors currently up and decoding, you'd assume, of which only one person can come in for a rescue here, like a safe rescue, and that's the decoder, Mind's Eye. There's a little bit of a problem. They're also sitting at... Well, it was 3 Cypher machines, now it's 2 Cypher machines, now it's 1 Cypher machine. Wow, that was fast decoding. Okay, 1 Cypher machine remaining. Depends on what the progress is like on this last Cypher machine. If it's good, then maybe this Embalmer can come in for the rescue. No, they dropped the pallet, and because, you know, pallet timings in IDV are amazing, they will be downed here. I do have a Discord Sparkle. You can see it in the description if you want, or I think, yeah, Nightbot put it there. Thank you, Mia, for putting it there. We have a very active Discord. I would say it's pretty active. And it's a lot of fun to be there, so you should definitely join. Oh, that's going to be a hit and a rescue on the Embalmer. Everyone's at half health here. Nobody's on a chair. No Titan here from the Mind's Eye. That makes some sense, I guess. Okay, trying to pressure people off of this Cypher machine. I think it's not anywhere near being done. I think it's sitting at like 60% or so from what I can tell. There is no pallet, and they're going to go down here now. Nobody can come in for a safe rescue. Okay, Mind's Eye just used a cane. I think we know where both of them are, and I think the Night Watch does as well. That's Embalmer healed up. They're going to come in for a rescue. They used the flywheel to avoid the first hit. Ooh, tried to use the dash ability, but was not able to use it in time. Night Watch can jump over pallets, yeah. Not jump, he kind of like... Yeah, well, he does jump, yeah. When he's in his wind movement speed form, when he's using his little speed increase, not the dash, but the speed increase, he can actually vault pallets. It's not super fast, but it's faster than he normally does. Because he actually has a relatively slow vault animation for windows and stuff. Okay, that is going to be Embalmer down. I think he's going to be eliminated here. I'm not completely sure. Mind's Eye is the only person left, and I guess we do have Dungeon, and it's not here. So there is a chance they'll be able to escape. Yep, Embalmer is dead. Mind's Eye needs to find wherever the dungeon is. I think, is it over by the Christmas tree? We don't really know. Welcome to the game, Mr. Fly. I hope you're enjoying the game. If you have any other questions, you're more than welcome to ask us. If I explain something a little bit too complicated, then just tell me I didn't explain it very well. And that's going to be Mind's Eye down, and that's going to be a 4K. So yeah, Night Watch has the ability of, when you see this little bar at the bottom, he has 4 charges. Every time he uses one of his wind pull abilities, he gets either 1 stack or 2 stacks, depending on how far his presence bar is. That's the bells that you can hear. Once you hear the second bell, that means he's got the full presence. So every stack he has is essentially a time, will count towards how many times he can use his increased movement speed abilities. So either his dash if he's in one form, or his kind of faster walking mode, right? And he consumes 1 stack every time he uses one of those movement abilities. Whilst he's in the fast movement speed mode, where he's walking faster, he can actually vault pallets and windows faster. So yeah, he's one of the only hunters that, or is he the only hunter that can vault pallets? Yes, I think he is. So yeah, he also vaults windows faster in this mode. Very interesting indeed. Everyone did well. Everyone did very well, yeah. I think, as Nate put in the chat, I think Perfume failed at the first window. Kind of a shame. You knew where Dungeon was? Where was Dungeon? Hey Mila, how you doing? You agree for Naiad? We'll definitely see a Naiad today. We'll probably also see a Geisha. Everyone plays Naiad and Geisha in these streams for some reason. Okay, next match will be a different tier. It will be Griffin tier. So the last one we had was a Mammoth tier. We do our best to vary the tiers a little bit, so we don't have 2 elk matches one after another. But we will have another elk match later on and stuff like that. You know, we've had a Mammoth one, so we probably will have another Mammoth one in a couple of matches time. So we have Griffin match where we have Ithaqua, that I think I already have them already. I believe that's Mars, or is it just Ithaqua? Find out. I'll make sure that I have everyone added right now. Copy and paste. I'm glad that Netty's added the option of copy and paste on PC. So it took them such a long time to add that feature. It annoyed me so much. Okay, here we go. So we've got Ithaqua. I already had them on my friends list. Double checking. I think I also have Nerdy P. You're going to be playing as a survivor. And these are currently survivors, by the way. I'll tell you about who the hunter is in a second. Okay, that is Magic Man. I think I also had them. I think I have everyone here. This is really cool. Maybe not everyone. No, I don't have this person. Unless they have changed their name. Caught in 4K. It's a cool name. We'll be adding you as well. And our hunter is going to be Dilf Nightmare. Yes, I said that word out loud. Okay, that is going to be our hunter. Okay, I don't have them. I will just give him a second to kind of accept my friend request, and we'll go into the customs. So let me just get all the survivors in that I technically already have. Nerdy P, I think Ithaqua Mars is Ithaqua. Let me just, yeah, I'm right, yeah. Just double check him. Magic Man and Caught in 4K. And then we need our hunter. It was Dilf Nightmare. Yes, I'm saying that word again. Here we go. Did we cancel Phoenix? Why are you canceling me? Why am I being cancelled now? What did I do? By turning on, just so people who don't really know how this all works, by turning on legendary mode, that means that the survivors and hunters can both ban a character. It also means that it will only use rank maps. So there are some maps in the game that are non-rank maps. They're not in the rank modes because they aren't balanced accordingly yet, or because people don't want them to be there. So this will only use the ones that you will find in rank mode, including Cleo's Memory, Red Church, Arms Factory, Chinatown, Ever Sleeping Town, probably missing some. Moonlit, River Park. I think that might be it. There might be one more. But yeah, those are the ones we can use. You won't see things like Golden Cave or White Sand Street Asylum. I don't think that Dark Woods is there yet. I think Dark Woods is only in quick match right now. But yeah. So yeah. Okay, let's get this thing going. Careful, Naiad is really annoying at full presence with that 50% on her dash and water circles. Yep. Naiad is pretty strong, especially in low tiers. Okay, we have a ban for Priestess on Red Church. This is something you will see very often. Priestess is a really annoying survivor to go against, understandably. You also see often bans for Seer as well, and I don't really know who else is being banned right now, but those are the ones I'm aware of. We have a ban for Opera Singer, one of the strongest hunters in the game currently as far as I know, unless things have changed. That I might be unaware of, but Opera Singer hasn't been nerfed, so she's probably still just as strong as she always was. I might have to hide my screen in a second just while they go into map selection mode, but they haven't really done that yet. But yeah, Opera Singer is really, really strong because her chase is almost unmatched. She can catch up instantly to wherever you are. She can hit you, you run off in the distance, and she'll just like a pinball catch up. Okay, we'll hide this so you guys don't see them spawn. Well, so the hunter doesn't see where the spawns are mostly. Akro says, I submitted as a Griffin, but I am Mammoth though. In all time, I am Griffin, and yesterday I was Griffin too, but I lost some matches. And yeah, hope that doesn't matter if I have this to the description. Okay, Akro, just as long as the moderators are aware of that, as long as Kaharu and Mirgrad are aware of that, it should be fine. Okay. I'm going to show you guys now what's going on. Everything was selected. You guys get a sneak peek onto about what's going on. Ooh. Opera is my main and I love her. She often gets banned. Opera makes a lot of sense. Same with Priestess. Yep. For Opera, you have to go into open spaces. Even then, she's a little bit of a pain to go against. But yeah. I think palette spam is how you play against her. I really don't know how you play against Opera Singer properly. She's very strong. Okay, so we have a Feaster here. Feaster's a very interesting pick. He hasn't really played that much. Not because he's not strong. He's very strong, just people just don't play him. Okay, so seems like we found a Magician. Ooh, very nice use of the one there to body block against the incredible charge attack here of the Feaster. Feaster's charge attack is the best one in the game as far as I remember. He has the most reach and it's really, really crazy. Is going to be able to get over the window in time. And Magician's a really difficult character for Feaster to chase in the early game, especially since Feaster has to kind of charge up his little tentacles. Okay, using Patroller to try and grab Magician's feet. Oh, does manage to get that grab. The reason why Feaster takes this is because he can do a double hit. He could use hit once the person is frozen by the Patroller, he can place a beautifully placed tentacle and then just bonk them twice, one with a normal attack. Ooh, uses the one to avoid the hit as well. This is Really good gameplay here from Magician, but they will go down as they get cornered. Now, Feaster's strength, I think, is definitely in his camping. But recently, his camping is a little worse than it used to be because we have more characters that can come in for the rescue, stronger rescuers. Characters like Journalist who can kind of tank hits, that, you know, stuff like that. Mercenary's not as good as he used to be, but he can still do the same thing. We also have First Officer that's a little bit better than he used to be a long time ago. So there is some opportunity for rescue, but he's still very, very good. Okay, doesn't have Tinnitus. Now he has Tinnitus. So he knows someone's coming in for the rescue, but he doesn't know where from, but he knows they are relatively far away. Okay, we have a little girl coming in for the rescue, but I think she's just trying to give Tinnitus here. They might just have to sell Magician. No! Okay, we have Journalist coming in for the rescue. That was somehow little Orphe avoided the hit. Orphe was the wrong Orpheus. He wasn't the rescue Orpheus. Oh, takes the hit. That gets the rescue. Doesn't get double hit. And Magician is invisible. They don't really know where he went yet. He should be revealed right now. Will he be able to transition far away enough? Does avoid getting hit by the tentacle. Oh, and that is a hit on the Magician. That was really close to not being a hit. That's a hit on Little Girl as well. Magician going down in the pallet. Better than going down anywhere else, I guess. Ooh, that was very close to hitting the little girl there. Okay, this is going to be another chair for the Magician. I think he was rescued before half, so he will be able to survive. Nope, he was rescued after half. Wait, they did wait a little bit too long. I wasn't checking the bar. Okay, Feaster using the tentacle to find out where the closest survivor is. This is a very useful trick that Feaster can use. If you kind of use your tentacle, it will fall in the direction of the closest survivor, regardless of how far away that survivor is. So you can use this to locate any survivor anywhere on the map. Problem is you can't really use it when you're next to a chair because it will always point at the person who is on the chair. Interesting fact. That is a beautiful use there of Orpheus in the last second to tank that hit there. Uses another tentacle, but that one was a little bit of a hopeful tentacle. Okay, they've used the lock-on ability that Feaster gets when he's at full presence. That means that he can use a tentacle crash without consuming her cooldown. Oh, and they're going to go down here. We still have 2 people at full health that will be able to come in for the rescue, and we've got 1 Cypher Machine remaining. That last Cypher Machine might be the one right next to the chair, though, so that's a little bit problematic. We also know where Dungeon is, and the survivors do too. So that's good for both of them, I guess. One problem here is that the person who is on chair is right next to the exit gate, and there's only 1 Cypher Machine remaining, meaning that one of the exit gates is going to be kind of covered for the end game. Oh, uses Patroller. A very good use of Patroller here. This means they won't be able to come in for rescue probably because they're going to get double hit. Okay, they need to transition away. That means that Little Girl is not going to go in for the rescue, and they might be able to stop this rescue from happening at all. Ooh, nicely done there. Ooh, hits the chair, doesn't get hit himself, so now Lawyer can body block, but no one is decoding. Ooh, and that's a tanked hit here from the Lawyer. He's going to go over towards the Cypher Machine. Journalist doesn't have any more puppets left. I think she might still have the rescue puppet left, but she can't use that unless there's somebody on a chair. She's still going to be able to kite, but not far enough. That was wishful thinking there on the charge attack, but it happens anyway, and they're going to go down. But they popped the last Cypher Machine. I didn't realize it was that close to being done. Okay, it's going to get over the window. This is going to waste a ton of time here for the survivors. They will be able to at least get 1 person out. I'm not really sure if they're both on the same exit gate or if they're splitting it up. Might be worth splitting it up here. Ooh, uses the rock to avoid getting hit with the charge attack. They are going to go down here. Journalist, I think, is dead on chair. Maybe not. Oh, Feaster changes target to try and push somebody off at the exit gate. But the exit gate is opening. I can see it over the gates. And that's 2 people out and a tie. Well done there by the survivors. They were in a bit of a precarious position there at the end. I'm surprised they managed to get that Cypher Machine done. I didn't realize it was that far, like that well done. That close to being done, sorry. Feaster did really, really well. How are we doing, everyone? GG, well played. Yeah, they did very well. GG, GG. Visa charge attack is very scary indeed. Yeah, the range on it is crazy. Like, really crazy. There are some people that will just spam it all the time, and I can't blame them. It's very satisfying to use. It has a really long charge animation, meaning that if you play something like, well, Puppeteer, or if you play Professor, you can just, you know, shield yourself because you can see it coming from a mile away, but still. The feaster has feasted. Sastak is currently the 44th opera. Ooh. Then Sastak, you need to tell us how are we supposed to counter you? Phoenix, you got any tips for new players? Yes, if you want to learn a new hunter and you want to get better with their abilities, go into custom mode, go to single training mode, and chase some bots until you're confident with hitting the bots with all of your abilities. Then go and play some normal matches. And if you want to warm up before going into rank, but you don't want to go into quick match because it will take a long time, you should do this every day. Do it in custom matches. Just chase some bots. They're not amazing, they're very predictable, but he'll help you warm up. Those are my tips for new players. I think all you need to do if you are a newer player is just learn the maps really well, and that means play as much as you possibly can. If you know the maps, that's mostly the biggest and most important thing in Identity 5, I think, realistically. There are some great videos, I think quite old videos from people like Schmitty, who will tell you some of the great loops that you can do, although the maps have changed since then. They've added extra stuff to them, adjusted them and stuff. But kind of get a feeling for how you can kite and how you should kite on certain loops. But map knowledge is the most important thing. Knowing which things are connected to which things. Like which areas are connected to which areas. Like, okay, from here I can go to here after I'm done looping this direction or kiting in this area. You know? Not dropping pallets immediately all the time. It's important to drop them occasionally because if you don't, the hunter will be trained into knowing that you're not going to drop them. But don't just pallet spam. Learn to use important pallets. And have fun if you're a new player. Don't stress too much about being super competitive. Just learn the characters, be surprised by abilities, learn some weird tricks for your character if you're learning a new character. Have fun. Yeah, fun is dead here in IDV. Yeah, a lot of people get very sweaty from mid tiers to high tiers. So enjoy it while you can, okay? Enjoy the game and the novelty of what it is whilst you can. Don't stress about being super competitive. Don't repost chat if you made a mistake. Those kind of things. Just don't repost chat in general unless you know that you had a great time in that match. I had someone tell me yesterday, I was in duo hunter mode and I was just having some fun. I was going to go and rescue someone at the end game and they were like, are you, they meant to say autistic, but they said, are you acoustic? Or like, why did you go for the rescue? We thought we could have had a win or something like that. And I was like, I'm sure you don't really know what you're typing right now. I'm definitely not acoustic. I'm electric. I'm an electric guitar, not an acoustic guitar. I just find it funny. Just are you acoustic? Exactly, 2 bros. Are you acoustic? I did type back, no, I am not acoustic, I'm electric, but they had already left, so it was kind of funny. I'm like, it's this duo hunter mode. We are meant to go and risk things and go and rescue people, especially if there are other people who are also not at the exit gate. I'm gonna go and rescue people. Saying, are you acoustic is basically, are you autistic? Well, It's not, but acoustic is not the same as autistic. And how is that supposed to be an insult? How is that an insult? Hey Zinc, how you doing? No, yeah, that's the point. Well, it's like saying that being autistic is like a horrible, terrible thing. And there's like people have it. So some people not have it. Some people are autistic. I find it funny that they put acoustic instead though, because it's like you have no idea what you're saying, do you? Anyway, acoustic is an actual word in music. Yeah, it is. Exactly. That's why I thought it was funny. Okay, so we've got an elk match coming up now. We've got Nova as our survivor. I think I already have Nova, but we will always double check. Because I have to delete people sometimes. Nope. Okay, here we go. This person, I'm pretty sure I don't have them. This is another survivor. It's Sparkily. I think this is Spark in the chat, right? That is, yeah, Sparkle, maybe it's Sparkle, I don't really know. I've got Catty already. Catty, you're another survivor that's going to be joining, and Rajath, I'll be adding you right now. Rajath, 2007, that's a good year. I can't really remember what happened in 2007, but it's a great year. Was it a good year? Probably. I was like 10 in 2007. Probably, yeah. Probably 10 in 2007. And then we have our hunter that is Captain Bolter. Friend request sent. Okay. Whilst these guys are joining or accepting my friend request, we'll start adding people in as we go. This is an elk match, so let's see if I recognize my people. I see Rajat. I see nobody else. Nova. I see. Who else am I adding? Nova, Rajat, Catty, and Spark Illy. Did I not see Catty? I'm assuming Catty's getting online right now. Catty, are you online? Spark Illy. Oh, our hunter is here. We can add them. I hate that it doesn't leave them at the top when I leave to do this. There's a hunter. We're just waiting for Catty. Catty, notice you. I notice you. What's up? My tablet froze. Okay. I can wait. Don't worry, Catty. Literally speaking, acoustic is basically a form of music. I will say I have the strangest build you've seen in a while. Ooh. Sounds fun. I'm curious. You've got me intrigued. So abnormal can be used before a cipher pop. Yes, Mr. Fly, but you need to be careful. You need to be... because there is a long animation for abnormal, and if the survivors are aware of abnormal and realize that you're doing the animation, they can actually pop it before you manage to finish the ability. So what you'll often see people do is hunters will do is they will stand in front of the cipher machine and they'll pretend like they're swapping to abnormal. So you'll use the swap to a different trait ability that is trump card, and it will notify the survivors that you're switching abilities. They'll hear like a ding ding sound, if I remember correctly. Whatever, I can't remember what the sound is. And they'll think you've swapped to abnormal and they'll pop it because they don't want you to do it. And that's when you've actually, instead of swapping to abnormal, you've switched to teleport. And then you don't waste your ability. Anyway, that's a big brain thing though. You might not, that won't really matter much in low tiers, but mid tiers to high tiers, that might happen once in a blue moon. Most of the time, if you're going to use abnormal on the last cipher, make sure that the survivors are relatively far away from it. Okay, let's go. And Patcher says, help I came from DBD and I couldn't take it off. Yeah, because in DBD, you have the ability automatically to be able to kick generators. Yeah. Abnormal's not really that common as a first trait, you know? There was a time when geishas were taking it all the time at the beginning just to slow down the early game, but I don't think they do that anymore. So it's something that you occasionally switch to if you see the perfect opportunity to do it. But most of the time it's a little risky to do it because it doesn't really do anything at the end game. Okay, we have Sacred Heart Hospital, and we have a ban for Antiquarian. Very strong survivor, very good at solo kiting, and can kite for an absolute eternity against some hunters. And a ban for Ripper, so I assume they know something about this player because they are banning a very specific hunter that you don't really often see banned. So they probably know that he was going to play it, or he's very good at it. Something like that. Ripper can be very scary, not something that you often see banned though. Exactly, most people start with Blink and then switch to Teleport in the late game. Yeah. Excitement is also taken in some situations as well, as the first trait. Or as you saw, Patroller as well. Okay. Which hunter would use Excitement? Well, Excitement is only used if you're going against a team of harassers, so characters that can stun you a lot. Or if you want to surprise survivors by cancelling the stun of a pallet and then just hitting them as they vault the pallet, for example, or a window or something like that. Patroller is only used for specific hunters, I would say. Things like Naiad sometimes uses it. We've seen Feaster use it, stuff like that. Patroller can also be switched to in the end game if you're trying to deal with like 1 or 2 survivors that just, you want to get them out, but they're just being a pain. Okay, here we go. We've got a little girl being chased out in the open. This is a free hit here. She will be able to use 1 page, but she will take a hit regardless because she only has 1 charged hit. So drops the pallet. That was a little risky and is going to go down. Oh no! Second night watch today, I think. Okay, we also have a prisoner nearby, also kiting out in the open. Giving free hits here. Okay, are they going to use their ability to catch up? I think they could just use a dash here and maybe hit the prisoner. Are they going to drop the pallet? They dropped the pallet. That pallet's gone. That's a key pallet to have removed already. Prospector also out in the open. Everyone's giving free hits here. Oh, and a push stun pallet thingy majiggy. I don't really know what you call that combo. But that's another person down. We have 2 people down. Please don't spray or emote. We don't really accept it in these matches just because we don't want people to get angry or annoyed or frustrated. Prisoner might be going down soon because Blink should be up any second now. Okay, they are going to get electrocuted here. Yep, they're going to get electrocuted. That's going to slow them down just a little bit. I think Nightwatch lost track of... Wait, why did he not go and put people on chair? He had the opportunity to have 2 people on chair. And then... didn't? Also, Prospector wasn't healing. He was crawling. I'm very confused about what's going on in this match right now. Little girl being healed up. That means nobody was decoding, I think. Because I don't think the prisoner was the one that went and healed that little girl up. Hey, Fish Boy. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, there is a perfume. I think they were predicting a blink there, but the blink didn't happen. Okay, doubles back because they were expecting the perfumer to go and blink back again. Perfumer does have a little girl on her shoulder, so currently carrying, literally carrying the match right now. Oh, nicely used perfume, but that does kick the little girl off of the shoulder because little girl gets kicked off if any damage is taken. As long as it's not a chip hit, if I remember correctly. I think she doesn't get kicked off by that anymore. That's gonna be little girl down. Please don't use sprays. I heard sprays before. We can see Prospector and Prisoner getting magneted into a wall and then hit. Prospector still has not been completely healed up, so he's probably gonna get bonked here as well. 2 people down once again. Still nobody put on a chair. We've had like 4 or 5 downs already and still nobody put on a chair. How is this possible? This Nightwatch is confusing me. Okay, uses the perfume. Does not blink back again. Does get Terror Shock. That's 3 people down. And still nobody on a chair. I have no clue what's going on here. I think the Night Watch is also a little confused, but this is really fun to watch, I must say. Is this going to be 4 people down? I think we've already had people use up all of their exit path. So this might just become a slug match. Oh no. Okay, uses the Vault ability. Hasn't got any more charges yet, unless he uses a pull. That's going to be an electric stun, giving them enough time to get to the pallet. 3 people still on the ground. Little girl already halfway bled out. Prisoner gets down, but Perfumer gets back up again. It's like whack-a-mole. One person's down, the other person's up. I don't know if Nightwatch is aware that chairs exist, that the plan is not to slug people out, but to put people on chairs. It takes like 4 minutes. I think it's 4 minutes to bleed someone out, so it's a long time. Okay, I thought he was going to go and pick them up. He's not going to do this. The Hunter did tell us in chat they had an interesting build. Maybe they're going for a slug build. That's definitely a strategy that works in low to mid tiers. I don't really know if it works too well in later tiers, but if it works, it works. Being bled out is essentially the same as being put on a rocket chair, so... Oh, that's going to be another Terror Shock on the Perfumer. Ooh, this Hunter is really fast. That's a teleport, okay, over towards wherever the Prospector was. A little girl finally gets back up again. Little girl just stood there, took the hit. Also did use a page, but still. Like I said, it's whack-a-mole. One person gets up, the other person gets knocked down. Okay, that is not Prisoner down. Somehow he didn't get down there. He does get over the pallet in time. He had knee jerk because he had that little speed increase on the pallet. That's another Terror Shock. Prospect is the only person up. I don't really know what's going on. Nightwatch Percy main? Yeah, maybe. Maybe Mayu. Or maybe they just really want this build to work. Okay, we found the Prospector, but Perfumer is back up again. I don't know how many people have got exit path left, because people have been healing each other up and it's really difficult to keep track of. Uses a magnet stun but gets hit themselves. Uses flywheel but does get hit by the long charge attack. Hunter is aware of where the Perfumer was. Perfumer stuck her head out where she probably shouldn't have. Oh, uses flywheel. Is she going to get to the pallet? She does, but she's probably going to get hit here. And that's going to be... Oh, I think little girl bled out. Little girl bled out. I'm so sorry, little girl. Prospector soon to bleed out as well. Prisoner halfway there. This is the first chair of the match, and it's already over. Well, this is a match. Well, it worked. The strategy worked. Survivors did get counterplay there. You know, they didn't die immediately. That probably would have happened. So, hey, that's a 4K. Well, that was good. How long was that match? Not too long, considering it was a bleed out match. Oof. This would be Percy if he could chair. I guess. Sort of. I would surrender, not gonna lie. Well, they didn't give up, so you've gotta commend them, right? I'm being invited by someone. Who's invited me? Captain Botter, I can't right now. I'm currently streaming. If Percy could chair. We get to see Gamekeeper inside of the costume. Yeah, but I think they could have surrendered at the end of the match, no? Yep, Fishboy, that's essentially what was going on. They were all trying to heal each other up and they weren't decoding, so And it also worked because he got quite an early down at the beginning. So he had a lot of pressure on the team already. So he did really, really well there. Oh, people didn't agree to surrender? Oh, okay, fair enough. That was a crazy match though, I agree. It was a fun one. We got to see a little bit of a different strategy used. I'm kind of glad that we got to see something a little bit different because fair enough, we always see the same kind of matches. Play hunters go with person on chair, stand near chair, wait for person to come in for the rescue. Someone comes in for the rescue, they get hit, and someone uses tide turner. We got to see something a little bit different there, so let's be thankful for that. You gotta commend it to people who want to try different strategies. And it worked. Well, we'll keep that in mind, Sparkle. Sorcery says, can I register as an elk since I was an elk last season? You can discuss it with the moderators as long as it was... We might accept that, but we usually don't unless something serious happens. Just checking, how do you get Terror Shock so I know 2 ways, vaulting windows or pallets and freeing someone from chair? Okay, so you can get Terror Shocked on windows, on pallets, as you said, getting rescued on chair. Also for healing, if someone is healing someone and they don't stop the healing animation, they will also get Terror Shocked. You can get Terror Shocked if you are stopping the animation of opening a chest. I think you don't get Terror Shocked if you're actually searching the chest, if I remember correctly. It's only if you're in the animation of either opening or letting go of it, if I remember correctly. You can be Terror Shocked whilst on the roller coaster and stuff like that. Slides, yeah, anything that you kind of have to ride, I think you can get Terror Shocked on, except for the horses on the new map. Yep, you can also get Terror Shocked if you use a Magician Wand and you're not Magician, because Magician doesn't get Terror Shocked. He used to, but he doesn't anymore. Can Photographer's Realm switch Terror Shock? So if he switches Realm and immediately hits someone? Yes, often you'll see... You don't really see Photographers that much anymore, Mr. Fly, but back in the day when he was played more often, in lower tiers, getting that jump scare Terror Shock used to be what he used to do. But the thing is, it doesn't really happen often in mid tiers because they are more aware of where he could be. This is why you usually try and decode in the photo world. And remember, he can't really switch worlds with his card until he's got his first presence ability. So you know that he can't surprise you if he hasn't hit anyone yet. So yeah. But yes, he can Terror Shock you. So be careful with Photographers. Oh yes, you're right, River. You also get Terror Shocked whenever you use a locker. That is true. Nobody uses lockers, so I forgot about that one. Okay, do we have another team already? I will just quickly check. Yes, we have a Griffin match coming up next. I think we have Zinc in this match. Zinc has so many different names in game that it's difficult for me to keep track of. Okay, we've got Smiley S, who is already on my friends list. We've got Zinc. I think this is Zinc, as in Zinc that I know Zinc. If you guys aren't following Zinc over on Twitch, then you guys should go and check him out. I don't have the link right now, but I think Zinco Frappuccino is the name you're looking for. Okay, we have Reginald. I already have Reginald. He'll also be playing as Survivor. And Gundam Tanaka, that I think I already have them because I've said this name before. Oh, they're repping the Phoenix branding. Look at that. And our Hunter is going to be Calzone. That I already have, I'm pretty sure. Just double checking. Yes. Okay. Let's get this thing going. I think I invited everyone. You can't Terror Shock with Dream Witch. You can Terror Shock with Dream Witch. Doesn't Joseph know where you are if you decode in the camera world? He doesn't know where he knows where your photo world character is, and you can use logic to deduce where people are, but he doesn't know where you are. He does have an ability to reveal where people are, though. Sort of. A cool little trick, but it's a complicated one to explain without seeing it. Okay, we have Smiley S. We have... Wait, who else? Gundam... Wait, Smiley S is the wrong tier. If it's a Griffin match. Did Smiley S mention to the moderators that this is okay? Or is this moderators what time he wants? We got everything working. Okay, we got Gundam, we need Zinc and we need Reginald. Zinc and Reginald, are they online? Oh, Zinc's in a match right now. Oh, no. Yes, okay. And Reginald is not online? Okay, Akko, it's you. Bam, bam, bam. Also looking for a Hunter Calzone. Maybe I can add them if they're online. What do I have Calzone saved as? I know I have Calzone saved to something else and I can't remember what it is. You know, it will help me if I just switch to the Hunter form. Because we're looking for a higher tier, right? Who Calzone is in chat with us right now, right? Usually is in the Discord chat. My brain is just melted on who they are. I have Zinc finally. Okay, Zinc's here. I'll work it out. I see Reginald. I see Zinc. Calzone is ice. Right? Am I right about that? Pretty sure ice is Calzone, but I don't know. But they aren't here either way, right? Calzone, are you in the chat? Oh, you won the rank match. Congrats. Congratulations. Okay, if we don't have Calzone answering us, then we'll have to find somebody else who is a Griffin tier hunter. That would be Manticore? Right? Or is it Sabretooth? No, Sabretooth is Mammoth, so it's Manticore, right? You don't need to resubmit. If you're on the list, don't complicate it. Don't complicate it for us, please. Sparkle says she's Manticore. Okay, if Sparkle is Manticore, then I might get them in. Sparkle, are you online? Because I am blind. Sparky, I know. Oh, there we go. Let me just check that you are the right tier. Yes, you are. Okay, we'll just get Sparkle in then. Oh, well, Dia, make sure you're signed up because I didn't add you, I don't think, but you're Sabretooth. That's fine. Well, that can be for when we do a Mammoth match. Okay, let's do it. Phoenix, I love the Danganronpa merch. Gotta love Monokuma. Yes. It is a very nice jumper, I agree. Okay, we have a ban for Priestess. Have we had any other bans so far? Antiquarian. We have one Antiquarian ban and 3 Priestess bans. Yay. One and only power. I'm the second opera of NAEU right now. Wow. Impressive. We have a ban for Opera Singer. It's Chinatown. Chinatown is one of my favorite maps. So this is going to be fun to see. Opera Singer is good on every map as far as I can remember. I don't know how good she is on Moonlit really, but she's good on everything else as far as I can tell. This is quite an open map. There are a lot of open areas. So there are some areas in the early game that might be a little bit of a pain for Opera Singer because she can't dash around as freely as she would want to. But as soon as she gets to like full presence, she'll have a further dash distance. Should be okay overall. Gonna hide this so you guys don't see where people spawn. So that's why you don't really pick Opera Singer on this map, maybe. Or maybe that's... I don't really know why they banned her. Because I feel like there are better characters to ban on Chinatown, but that's fine. Okay, we have everyone spawning. Yeah, okay. I can show you guys. Opera Singer is good everywhere except for 2-story maps. Well, this has a lot of 2 stories, no? We know why Priestess is banned on this map. 2 stories. And Priestess, because she's Priestess. Big buildings. She can go through everything. Okay, we have a photographer. We were just talking about photographer not too long ago. And he's got the fantastic DM skin. So there are different strategies that photographers will use. Be interesting to see what a higher tier photographer will do. Does not use the camera immediately. Kind of pushes people into deciding if they want to hide or not. Some people probably decided they weren't going to pop the camera automatically. Okay, did they go into the photo world? I don't think they did. Okay, does hit the prisoner over here in the corner. And that's going to be prisoner as photo world down. So meaning that if he gets put on a chair, then prisoner will be knocked down to the ground at the end of the photo world. One of the reasons that you'll see photographers just carry around characters at the beginning of the match is because you actually have faster attack recovery whilst you're holding people in balloons. So instead of having like a full attack recovery, you have like a really short one, so it can give you plenty more time to move around. It also could give you a movement speed increase if you have the right persona web trait that lets you go faster whilst you're carrying someone, and people don't struggle when they are just the photo world versions. So yeah, that's going to be prisoner photo world put on a chair, and that's Weeping Clown down. So he will take half damage at the end of the photo world. So not looking good for the survivors right now. It has already found the aeroplanist, has not found the prisoner yet. The prisoner probably transitioned far away as possible. The Weeping Clown, I think, was what was just found, but Weeping Clown is pretty good against Photographer because he has so much movement speed using his rockets and stuff that Photographer really can't do very much against him. Because Photographer is just a base chase hunter most of the time. Okay, does he have Blink? He probably does. Not going to use it though. He's going to use a rocket to get away as far away as possible. It's going to give him plenty of time to transition away and probably not going to get hit. I'm surprised that the photographer is still chasing. He is going to go over to the camera, pop the camera, and that's going to be a hit here probably on the Weeping Clown's photo world form. Prisoner is back up again. I'm not sure if they healed themselves, if someone else healed them, but either way, this is wasting time for the survivors, because if they were healing up the survivor, then they weren't decoding. And of course, progress is removed from the cipher machines at the end. Okay, we can also see what looks like the aeroplanist here who's going to get Terror Shock. This is just... Nope, does not hit. Interesting decision there not to hit. And oh, that was an attempted Terror Shock, but it was nearly a Terror Shock, but it wasn't. Okay, probably going to go into photo world here, bonk the aeroplanist's photo world. Going to carry them over towards a chair, and they'll take half damage. They did rescue... Yes, they did. They actually rescued that survivor, the photo world survivor, meaning that they'll take less damage when the photo world ends. That is Aeroplanist down and Weeping Clown down. Prisoner sitting at half health and First Officer still alive and still able to rescue, but 2 cipher machines remaining. That's not good for a photographer. Okay, ooh, I think they were pressing the blink button, but they messed up. That's an electric shock. They failed the blink. Oh, uses the photo trick. That was a really sneaky photo trick there. I don't think the survivor was even expecting that one. That's going to be Prisoner's first time on chair. And that's actually the first chair of the entire match. The first real chair of the entire match. Okay. 2 people can come in for the rescue. Oh, that's going to be photo world activated, meaning that there's a lot of pressure on the survivors here, because if prisoner gets rescued but his photo world doesn't get rescued, then the rescue is going to be, well, essentially in vain. The hunter did also use trump card and switched abilities. We don't know what, because I'm hiding it. I want it to be a bit of a surprise. Uses the rocket to avoid getting hit. There are no pallets left, so that's going to be prisoner down once again. There was no tide turner there. It might have already been used up for rescuing in the other world. Ooh, that was a bit of a short stun, but it did delay the hunter a little bit. Just a little bit. Failing a blink hurts so much, it does, yeah. It can mean the difference between completely destroying a survivor's team or completely losing to them. Just one blink can end everything. Okay, we have tinnitus, so they know someone's coming in for the rescue. I'm not really sure if it's worth them coming in for the rescue here. They're putting a lot on the line here. I think they just need to give the hunter tinnitus, keep him away from people who are decoding or healing and stuff like that, and just continue the match and hope to get a 3 escape instead of a 4 escape. Okay, uses teleport. I think they saw that Cypher machine wiggling. They did. They found 2 survivors. I'm not sure if they were healed up in time. Both. Yep, Aeroplanist is 1 hit away, and so is Weeping Clown. First officer still seems to be chilling. Oh, nope, not anymore. I said that way too soon. Because first officer is going to take a hit as well. Now, no one is able to rescue. Well, technically, first officer could rescue with his ability. But, you know, whatever. Okay, goes into photo world. Does see the location of where the aeroplanist was when the photo world began. That's going to be a down. Pick them up in the photo world. I think they need to go and pressure where the other survivors were located, but maybe not going to do that. Oh, wait, they do see somebody over here, so they're going to bonk them as well. Question is photographer going to get or attempt a terror shock here? Oh, there goes the Cypher machine. Does get tinnitus, so they know that the survivor peeked their head through the little photo world thing. I think you just need to camp that chair, but it's not going to do that, I think. Because I think what the Weeping Clown wants to do is get the rescue on the survivor on the rocket chair, but maybe not. Wait, did he not put the person? He did put the person on the rocket chair. Very weird. He's holding the photo trick. Aeroplanist goes down once again. Weeping Clown once again. This is a different version to the slug match that we saw before with Nightwatch. Everyone's into slugging today. I guess it's the new strat. First officer manages to get very, very far away. Uses the teleport back to see if they can find anyone. Does not know where they are right now. He has a general idea because the photo trick actually does reveal where the survivors are, because it will point your camera in the direction of where the closest survivor is whenever you teleport back. Okay, uses some of his charges to get away here. Does drop the pallet in time. Is the hunter going to chase? I think they're still trying to pressure. Yeah, they're trying to pressure that last Cypher machine. First officer probably going to get hit here. Oh, wait. Yep, is going to get hit. That was a little bit of a shot in the dark there, but it worked. And that's another photo wall to slow down the progress of Cypher machine decoding and also healing as well. Because if people are healing, you'll still take damage from your photo worlds. So you'll need to heal yourself up in both worlds, wasting even more time. Will the photo trick point towards down survivors? I can't remember if it does, actually. I think it does, but I'm not sure. That worked. There was a stun there to kind of try and get the Cypher machine popped. I don't think there was communication between the team there as to who was going to do what, because it looked like the aeroplanist wanted... That was a weird looking flywheel. He kind of teleported. That was very weird. Okay, anyway, first officer gets put on chair once again. This is his last chair. Someone's got to come in for the rescue here. I don't know if he saw the aeroplanist that was going in for the rescue. I think he did because he's going to use the teleport back. That's a hit on the aeroplanist. Aeroplanist has not yet been chaired. First officer doesn't have any more pocket watches left, but does have 2 pallets to work with. Weeping Clown has already used all 3 of his rockets as well, so currently survivors are without items. Oh, okay, that was a very interesting interaction there. I think they were waiting for like a flywheel or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe they were just surprised that the survivor was even there. Oh, they do get over the window in time. That was very close to being a hit there. Okay, trying to heal up the aeroplanist to be able to get him up from the ground. 2 survivors kiting in the same direction. This is very risky. This is going to be a down on the aeroplanist. That is, I think he was trying to use one of his rocket abilities there, but mistimed it a little bit. Okay, uses a teleport here to try and threaten the first officer who is currently kiting around this 1 pallet area. Did they get over? No, it was a terror shock, but they do get the rescue on the aeroplanist. The survivors are somehow managing to make this work. There's a lot of back and forth going on here. I was expecting the hunter to have won already, but he's still going. Survivors are somehow getting rescues off all the time. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Still has tinnitus. Does see scratch marks on the ground. I think he knows that 1 person went towards the other gate and 1 person went towards this gate. Maybe he didn't see it. He only saw this person, but that's fine. Oh no. Photographer doesn't have teleport, I think. So I think these people are going to get out because someone was going towards this back gate to get it open. Or not? No, they did. Yeah, they were, because the gate's being opened right now. A little bit of miscommunication there. I think he could have made it if he just ran far enough. Oh, wrong direction. Not to be confused with the popular band that stopped being a band, One Direction. Okay, that's aeroplanist. Weeping Clown, maybe he got dungeon. There is a dungeon location in that general area. Okay, uses the photo trick to find out where the Weeping Clown is. Doesn't have tinnitus. And that's Weeping Clown out. I think he was in the little archway area. That's where the dungeon was. Wow, that was a very confusing match for me to commentate. I was a little confused about people getting rescued, people not getting rescued, people dying, people not dying. Oh, we had an A-badge photographer. Wow. My mouth got tired after that one. GG, Sparkly. Yeah, playing photographer is very hard and kind of stressful too. No, yeah, I know it points him towards the closest survivor, but does it, if the closest survivor is someone who's down, does it point them towards that, or does it point you towards the closest standing survivor? Like if everyone is downed, does it not point towards anyone? That's the question that the person was asking. As far as I think that's what they were asking, because that's what I understood by the question. Yay, sorcery, well done! Including downed ones. So yeah, whoever's the closest survivor, even if they're downed, it points to them. Yeah. Okay, that was the question. That's all I wanted to have confirmed. Reggie, you came out of nowhere and scared me. I like using my portrait frame combo to bait out hunter bands. That's a great strategy. Zink, you managed to avoid getting hit until like the very end game there. How did you do that? With everything that was going on, you were chilling half of the time. Okay, give me a second before we begin the next match. I do that too. Bad it doesn't work in high tiers, but it works a little bit. It puts doubt into the survivors' minds, right? Are you a Joseph Magnet Sync? Harry's asking, can we put above hunters against elks? You could ask chat. But no, probably the answer is no. We probably shouldn't do that. Hey, Phoenix, did you get the Aesop package with Percy stuff? No, I didn't, Gold Chance. It's very expensive. Well, it has Percy stuff? Which package had Percy stuff? There was the Aesop skin package thing. I don't think it came with any Percy stuff, did it? But no, I haven't bought any of those things. I don't really plan on it either. I don't think these things are really worth the money. If Netties wants to go send it to me, you know, I would be happy about that. I know that they send it to some creators, you know. I would love to do a video opening up an expensive package skin thingy-majiggy. I could make great content, great videos out of that. But, you know, Netties, hit me up. You already have my contact details, you know. As a Percy photo card. Oh, okay, that's something. I must say, Netties' shop store is really bad. They've recently advertised the whole UDAO website where you can purchase official Identity 5 merch. This is the second time I've tried to email them to see if I can kind of get into some affiliate program so I could actually like advertise their store stuff, and I'm not going to ask anymore. I thought the first time was a fluke, but the second time they just don't respond ever. And I don't want to promote something to you guys where you ask the support page to, you know, you ask support and on that store and they don't respond to you. It's not very good customer service, so I'm not going to even attempt to work with that store in the future. I was hoping to, but now I don't want to. So I don't really recommend buying things from that store. UDAO is known for being buggy. I don't recommend buying from it, honestly, because if you have an issue, you might not even get a response from them. Yeah. Man, it feels like I'm still fighting for my rank. Oh, I get you. Would 4 leggy elks be fair against a spider? Yes and no, sometimes. Okay, what have we got up next? We've got another elk match. We've got Ezra with a 3 at the beginning of their name. I'm getting Bible flashbacks. Ezra and Nehemiah. Just in my head right now, apparently. One thing you guys probably don't know about me is I spend a decent amount of time with Bible stuff. It's actually one of my little hobbies. It has been for many years now. And you're like, huh? Phoenix? Really? Yes. I am very interested in that kind of stuff. Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to copy and paste things across pages. Okay, here we go. Sorcery, I think I already have you. Yeah, I do. Too many pages. And I already have Catty on my friends list. So we've got Ezra, Mr. K, Sorcery, and Catty as the survivors. And then we've got as our hunter Tadabit Much, that I think I have them already. Good Christina man. Oh, Christian. Yes, I would do my best to be a good Christian. Phoenix X Bible canon. You know, I used to think the Bible was very boring, and that there are some bits that I would say are bits that you could probably skip through and wouldn't feel too bad. Like, do you need to listen to the second explanation of how they made the tabernacle? No, not really. Once you've heard it the first time and understand why they're repeating it the second time, you're probably okay with that. But there is a lot of interesting stuff. Bible Phoenix. But yeah, it is actually an interesting book overall. If even if you're not a Christian, it's definitely worth watching some videos on. I really recommend you guys watch a really beautiful channel that does some really great animation and explanations called Bible Project. I love their video. They're probably the sole reason why I even got interested in like reading it. Because, you know, a lot of Christians don't actually read the Bible, or they read the New Testament, don't really care about the Old Testament. So yeah, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, watch the Bible Project anyway and you'll get a better feel for it. They explain things in actually an interesting way that you guys will probably actually care about, even if you don't believe in it. Really interesting to see how the Bible, what the Bible actually is and not what people think it is. But yeah, okay. So let's go and get people in. We have an elk match, right? So we have Mr. K. We have Catty sorcery, because sorcery is technically elk. We've discussed this kind of. And who is the other survivor I'm missing? Ezra. I added Ezra, right? Did I skip them by accident? Ezra. The whole reason why we're even here talking about Bible stuff. Phoenix, do you prefer priestess or clown S Chinese New Year skin? They're different. They're very different. I can't compare them. I always prefer hunter ones, but the priestess one is actually pretty nice. Okay, 1 second. Let's just get our hunter in. Ta-da, bit much. As our hunter. Ta-da, bit much. Ta-da, ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta. Oh, there we go. I can see Ezra. That's a hunter. I now know that Ezra exists. Okay, 1 second. Let's go get him in. Ezra. There we go. Check that my Twitch is still working. Yeah, Twitch is still working. Those people aren't chatting in Twitch. That's what's going on. I think Ezra's logging in. Oh, Blueberry, you are Ezra. I just invited you. Did it not come through? Let's try again. I sent the invite. Maybe it did, Gold Chance. I don't really know. Yeah, stream usually starts at rank. More or less, yeah. That's just when I decided to do it. So, is it annoying that I'm ruining your rank time? Maybe. But for all those people that don't want to rank and just want to have something in the background, I guess, or whilst you're waiting for matches, because it could take you half an hour to get a match, or an hour in some cases, you could have me on in the background and listen to me stutter all the time. You didn't get the invite? Well, you're in now. It's weird that it didn't work the first time, but that's fine. Okay, we have Red Church. We have had one Red Church match so far. I think it was the Feaster match. We have a ban for Sia, another very standard pick, but we've only really seen Priestess bans today, so this is surprising, shocking news. 3 bans for Anne here. They must know something that we don't. Anne is very strong. She is a really, really good survivor. Anne is a great survivor with her cat ability. I mean hunter. She's very strong, especially in low to mid tiers, because she has an incredibly strong camping ability. And a lot of players don't really know how to rescue from her, meaning that she, as soon as she's got someone down, she's essentially got that person dead. It's like a guaranteed dead. So that doesn't really happen as much in higher tiers, but she still is really good in high tiers. Sia is pretty strong against Disciple though, so anyway, I wonder what we'll see. Anne is a great survivor, yeah. Maybe one day she'll be a survivor. And then I'll be like, aha, I told you so. Phoenix, we're going to cancel you for removing our rank time. Oh, I've been cancelled for worse, Catty, as you know. If you don't, then you have to make your D&D character today. What are we talking about? I want to make a D&D character. So anyone inviting me? I want to do D&D with people, but I haven't got anyone to do with, sadly. That would be great content. Playing D&D. I've thought about this. Actually, I might keep it a secret. Because it's a thought that I want to do in the future, but I need to find the right people for it. Okay, I'll keep it a secret because it would be cool if it was a surprise, if it ever happens. It probably won't ever happen, but I'll keep it a secret anyway. Not grab? What are we talking about? Oh, you're supposed to dodge them, not grab them. Dodge cats, don't grab cats. Rules for life. Okay, we have an axe boy over here wearing a very fancy B tier skin that is very unique and bright and colorful. Goes over towards the shack area. Nobody over here. Basement is here as well. And there's no tinnitus, or now there is. Wow, they must have started transitioning immediately. That's kind of crazy. Uses the movement speed increase by getting the fireball. Robbie, it is a Robbie. It's a painter. Tries to tiptoe to avoid getting seen, or at least to get rid of their scratch marks a little faster. Does vault, and that was a little risky there. That could have been a terror shock. Uses the movement speed. I think they have knee jerk there to get over that, to get that little movement speed increase. They are painting a picture right now. Usually painters are able to finish their paintings in time as long as they have that face at the beginning. Has he finished it? Yes, I think he has. Probably a good time to drop it. Oh no! Gets hit, and it's going to be a double hit because of excitement. Or not. That was a missed hit somehow. Oh, and there goes Painter. We also need to be careful here because Entomologist was really close to getting hit here. No fireball around her, so there's not going to be any damage from a distance. Ooh. Okay, so that's Painter's first chair. Painter doesn't have a halfway mark, so you can rescue him at any time. And it will just continue from where it left off next time he's put on a rocket chair. So that gives the survivors a little bit more freedom. Okay, Entomologist coming in for the rescue. Tries to use the fireball to tank a hit. Uses the normal attack. Gets hit. Tide Turner is active, so they can waste a little bit more time here. Hunter wasted a little bit of time there with the Restful Rose. I'm not sure if it was really necessary. Painter using a painting. Is there going to be a fireball hit? Ooh, just avoids getting hit. I don't really know how that wasn't a hit there. That was, if it was any other hunter, that probably would have hit. Avoids yet another fireball. Uses the painting, and excitement is still on cooldown. We can see some great BSD characters here. Really, really cool on that painting. Beautiful, amazing. Rampo being our skin that we have here. Oh wow, the survivor was like long gone. Some great mind games there in that pallet, but they are probably going to go down here as they get caught on one of the Halloween pumpkins. We have all been there, Painter. We understand pumpkins are the most OP thing on this map. Nerf pumpkins, please. If you've ever played on the Halloween church map, you'll know that pumpkins will kill you more often than the hunter will, so... Okay. Who's going to come in for the rescue here? Psychologist can take 3 hits, so she is probably one of the most consistent rescuers in this team right now. Because she'll be able to take 1 fireball hit and a normal hit and still be okay. Painter getting dangerously close here. I think the Robbie has the has Control Freak, the fast chair ability, because it's going really, really quickly. Could just be my imagination. There goes a pallet drop. We know that they don't have Blink. They only have Excitement, so they can't use any ability to catch up really quickly. Uses a Fireball to try and speed up a little bit. Uses the Restful Roads to try and catch up, but they're too far away still. Painter will probably make it to the other window if he keeps on going. Yeah, he will. And as far as we know, there aren't any fireballs or trees in this area because I can imagine the survivors have already taken them down. Yeah, there aren't any in the area. So this Painter has almost free reign here to kind of transition a little bit longer. He also has 4% or 3% movement speed increase now that he's used both of his paintings. Could be 2%. I can't even remember. Oh, that pallet's gone. And that's going to be a down. Yeah, once that pallet's gone, there's not really that much that you can do. Okay, tries to hit the bees once. So those bees will be able to tank one more hit before they evaporate. And the last cipher has been done. There's this standing here. Everyone's chilling by the cipher machine. No one's on an exit gate. Okay. And so goes the waiting game. Wait, why? Okay, survivors are getting in position. I think Axe Boy is just trying to get like a double hit here. Whoop. Yep, nobody can go in to pop that last cipher. That's going to be Psychologist on the chair. Uh-oh. You did great, Sorcery. Don't worry. Okay, taking them really, really far away. Aeroplanist is here for some reason. Bonk, that's a down. Is anyone going to pop the cipher? Yep, cipher gets popped. Sadly, they consumed one chair, though, so not the best of trades ever, but at least it did work out in their favor in the end. Okay, looks like Psychologist is going to try and use this pallet here. No, hasn't used it. Continues moving. Okay, Psychologist tried to hide in the pallet, got downed by being hit by the Terror Shock down. Not Terror Shock down, sorry. The tension down. We also have Aeroplanist and Entomologist probably both opening exit gates, or... Yeah, they're both opening exit gates and they are out. And that's going to be a tie. That was an interesting end game. Hey Jinko, how you doing? Rank went well for me recently. Solo rank ain't so too bad. That's really good, Jinko. Congrats them doing well today. Maybe solo players are getting better. Maybe, Hari. Yeah, maybe. Me hiding while wearing the flashiest skin known to man. It's fashion over gameplay, right? In this game, like when you try to hide and you have like particle effects glowing around you all the time, it's like, yeah, if you hadn't taken that skin, then you know maybe you would have been able to get away with hiding there, but that's fine. Let's hope, whilst we're kind of letting my brain rest from that last match before we get on to the next one, I will open up an Essence. S tier, woo! Wouldn't be funny if it was the S tier, but it wasn't. It was a B tier though. Do I have a nice skin for Journalist? I think this is probably my nicest skin for Journalist. Let me just go and check. Wait, this is the Koa Essence? I forgot this was... We're still on the same season as Koa? Wow, I have just realized that. Whoa. I have a Koa skin for Journalist now. That's really, really good. I think I don't really have any skins for her apart from that. Maybe I have her default B tier. Let me check. Oh yeah, I have Forgotten One. They're both quite nice. But this one's quite cool. I like how she has a tie. I don't know why, it just looks cool. How does Journalist work? So she has 3 Orpheuses that she can use for kiting and 1 Orpheus she can use for rescuing. What she does, essentially how she works, is she can summon Orpheus by she can point it at a pallet if she wants to. Or now I think you can just point it in any direction you want. And Orpheus will spawn in front of her. So the little baby Orphe, and he'll run. He's a bot. He just runs towards the pallet that you've selected, and he'll just stand there. And as soon as the hunter gets near enough, he'll just drop the pallet. Doesn't matter which side of the pallet the hunter's on. It doesn't matter if the hunter is actually pallet stunnable or not. He will just drop it. As for the rescue form, when you have the 1 rescue Orphe, you can just use that to rescue someone. You have to use it outside of the circle radius if you want to actually summon him. He can tank 1 hit in both the kiting form and in the rescuing form. So you can also use little baby Orphe to body block for you. That's kind of how it works. If little Orphe gets hit and evaporates by the, the hunters actually destroyed him, then Journalist gets a movement speed increase as well. But that's mostly how it works. So basically, summon Orphe to put him on a pallet. Pallet can be dropped by Orphe if Hunter goes near. She also can rescue with Orphe as well. That's essentially it. That's what she does. Okay, our next match is not ready yet, I think. So we'll just wait a little bit longer. So using babies to... Well, he's not a baby. He's a child, right? He's probably the same age as Memory, that is little girl, right? I don't know. So using a baby to block an attack. Essentially, yeah. What you'll often see people do is whenever the hunter's right behind you, you just summon Orphe, and because you get a little, when you're next to the Orpheus, you actually get a small movement speed increase. You just use him to body block for you so you can get to a pallet. So you just summon and then just go ahead of the Orpheus and just use little Orpheus as a body blocking character. That's mostly what people use him for. Use her for. And the rescue is very good because you can essentially have 2 people rescuing. Yourself and Orphe. He's like 10, so he's not a baby, right? We could, Chino. I guess that makes sense. She uses her trauma as her weapon. I guess? I guess that makes sense. Oh, how much battery has this got? Enough. Okay, do we have another team? Oh, we're out of gamers. Oh no! I've just been informed that we don't have enough players to do another match. But Mia suggests we could do possibly 1 Mammoth, 1 Griffin, and 2 above. So we haven't got enough people of the same tier. We've got enough players, just not enough of the same tier. So I'm thinking we could have some fun and just do a free-for-all 2v8, and I just commentate the 2v8. Mia's idea is a great idea, but it sounds like a lot to organize, if I'm really honest. So we're going to do a free-for-all. Everyone is welcome to join. If you don't know how to join using this thing that I've got here on the screen, the recruitment section, then you need to just go into the recruitment chat. That's probably the easiest and most efficient way. And just wait for my thing to pop up. You can see this person's one has popped up from Ali X, custom duo. You just apply if you can. For some reason I can't. Or is that because I'm in a custom session? Anyway, apply through there, or you can come to the same place where I am and just press this button and wait for it to appear. But you will need to filter by custom duo. Mine will be called Let's Go Duo. Let's go duo. Let's go 2. I don't know, whatever. It all works. Let's go. If you've played in previous matches, that is completely fine. I don't really care. We're just trying to get enough people in here to have some fun. Woo, duo, woo. Wow, that was fast. Okay, let's begin. I'll do my best to commentate the duo hunter match. We are going to have to look at multiple perspectives, but it's going to be fine. Everyone emote? No, no emoting. Oh, I'm hiding this. You guys can't see hunters. You can't see anything. You didn't see the hunters picking characters? No, you didn't. Sneaky. Yeah, it was real fast. I agree, Edgar. Okay, we're just going to wait for them to, you know, select their characters. they've got 43 seconds before the time ends. Spoiler. There are no spoilers here. I would never do such a thing. All I can say is that currently the characters that have been selected are both female. Or at least I think they identify as such. Did you see Morningstar? I don't know. Okay. Everybody's readied up, so we can begin. Mad Eyes and Chad Eyes, yes. Both identify as female, I am sure, Jinko. Girls? Yes, we have some girls in the match, yeah. Joseph and Dreamwitch. Okay, here we go. Our first hunter that we've had revealed so far is Opera Singer, and our other hunter is Disciple, and they are both on the prowl. See, I kind of did like a cat reference there. I thought that was kind of smart and clever. We can't see if they have, well, no, we can see if they have tinnitus, and they do now. They didn't before. Opera Singer still in the same kind of area. We often don't kind of ask, well, we do our best to make sure that people don't double team that much, but if that's, you know, I prefer that you guys don't double camp instead of double team. It's fine if you double chase, I guess, if you want to, but double camping is not fun to play against. Okay, Disciple has yet to find someone. They're moving over towards the two-story area. Someone is kiting towards them. We're just going to go and check on the Opera Singer. I don't think the Opera Singers found the survivor that was nearby. They were right next to someone. Okay. Why have I got that notification? That was weird. That was a pallet stun. I'm not even sure if that counted. No, it didn't count as a hit. I think the Disciple missed and then got pallet stunned. Uh-oh. Okay, Disciple decides to move on to go and chase another target. This is why you pay attention to the red light, because it looks like the batter jumped right in front of the hunter, giving the Disciple her first hit of the match, and also landing a cat on him. Ooh, nice blink there to get another hit. In Duo Hunter mode, you have 3 hits before you get knocked down. That is a really nice stun there, try and annoy the hunter, giving enough time for the batter to get over towards the roller coaster. I think he's going to make it. Oh, he is going to get a cat. I don't know if you're allowed to ride the roller coaster if you've been affected by the cat negation ability. I can't remember. That is Antiquarian coming in to body block or to distract. I don't really know what's going on here. Okay, Opera Singer is chasing what looks like the prisoner. Oh, that was a good attempt there on an excitement. It was a very good stun there from the prisoner though. Disciple still hasn't managed to get a hit yet on the people that they were chasing. I think they're all harassing her right now. As soon as she gets enough abilities and stuff. Oh, Doctor does trade here for the pallet stun. She gets hit once and also gets pallet stuns on the hunter. Oh, she's going to heal up. I don't know if the Opera Singer knows where she went. Seems to have a general idea, but will she be able to heal up? She does. She heals up 1 hit's worth of damage, and that's a really long pallet stun. Okay, switches places with one of her shadow forms. Doctor still hasn't completely healed up, but will be able to tank at least 3 more hits before she goes down. Ooh, takes yet another hit. Disciple seems to be chasing over here, still chasing the batter. The batter did not manage to escape. Oh, do you want me to turn off position? Okay, I can turn off position. He perfumed the hit? No, he didn't, because the Disciple didn't have presence. I double checked. You can rewatch it. Because the Disciple had 0 presence. Or, yeah, do you not get presence for the first hit in Duo Hunter mode? I thought it just takes longer. Oh, maybe that's how that works. I actually didn't pay attention. Does the first hit give you presence, or does you just have a longer presence bar? You know, anyway, interesting. Okay, uses flywheel to get out of the way. Yeah, but does that mean you don't get presence on the presence bar? Is that how that works? For the first hit? Because that's how I checked to see if it was a hit or not. Because I looked at the presence bar to see if there was a hit or not. Oh, batter is going down. Okay, we're going to go and see if Opera Singer... Oh, Opera Singer's nearby as well. Interesting. Still no one been put on a rocket chair. Well, batter just got put down, but nobody else has been put on a rocket chair so far. They're sitting at 2 cipher machines remaining. Lots of like cipher rushing going on as the hunters are struggling to catch up. Okay, that's yet another hit on the antiquarian. I think she must have healed up before because she did take a hit earlier. Disciple jumping around trying to find out where the survivors are. I don't really know. Hunters are really struggling here, but they're both getting upgrades. Fair enough. Can't blame them. Okay, 2 people coming in for the rescue. Are there enough people decoding right now? Disciple seems to be looking for a target. Finds the antiquarian who's already taken a hit so far. Oh, is going to get bonked a couple of times. That is 2 hits on the antiquarian as far as I can tell. Yep. And she's probably going to use a stun here. Or maybe she hasn't even got any left. I don't really know how much she's already used of her stick. That's going to be a down on the antiquarian. Ooh, great timing as we see Opera Singer get to full presence here. But we do have a forward who probably has at least 2 footballs by now. And is probably going to do an eternal stun. Oh, and that's a decent stun. I think they'll be able to get over that pallet. Will they? No. Whoop, whoop. That didn't hit anyone. Okay, that's fine. Looks like forward is trying to bait the hit here. They popped the last cipher machine. Disciples on the chase here as they're trying to find out where the painter is, I think. Painter's busy painting some pictures. He's busy painting Disciple like one of his French girls. Or whatever the Titanic phrase thingy-majiggy is. Okay, Disciple is going to get stunned by a painting. Opera Singer does get a hit on the Doctor. Doctor's taken 2 damage worth of hit. It's going to take him a long time to heal up. Oh, does use a teleport, but does not get the hit here. Does get the batter down. Disciple getting flared in the face. That was the best time for us to watch that. You can paint pictures? What do you mean? That's a thing. Okay, Disciple guarding one of the gates. A lot of people around that area. Someone coming in for the instant rescue. Batter getting knocked immediately back down again. I think he's going to be eliminated if he gets put on the chair once again. That's a hit on the cowboy. Where did the cowboy go? I don't know where he just went. He just disappeared. Okay. Was that just a spiteful stun? I don't really know what that was there for. Maybe the forward thought he'd be able to get it in time before the person got put on the chair and just thought, well, I can't cancel it now. I might as well just keep it going. Okay, we have 2 people out so far. Antiquarian has been put on the chair, so she does need to be a little bit careful. That's a hit on the Antiquarian, but they've ran out of detention, so I think they should just be able to leave. As long as they don't get stunned by a cat. Oh, I think they got grabbed by a cat! And they got pulled by a lasso, I think. Yeah, it was a lasso that pulled them over towards the exit gate, and they are both out! Opera Singer being stunned by a pallet, and then they left. Looked like she was stunned, but how could they... Unless they surrendered. Oh, I just missed the message. I think they said that they surrendered. Hey, well, that was a match. I found commentary today really difficult for some reason, but that's fine. It was a lot of fun to watch. I haven't done commentary for at least over a month now, so, you know, fair enough that it's difficult for me. Hunter surrendered. Yeah, I saw the white message too late, and I didn't read it in time. I was like, I guess that means that they surrendered. Remember, it was all for fun, guys. Don't have to stress about if you didn't do well or if you did amazing or you could have done better or your ping was being annoying. Whatever the reason is, don't worry. It's all for fun, especially that last one because we had people from all sorts of tiers. Okay, we're going to go and raid someone. I think there are some people I am following already who are live right now. We're going to raid Oh Yes Daddy. Yes, I did say that out loud. They were one of the people that participated in our Christmas stream, if I remember correctly. So go and give them some love. I know that you guys love their name. I remember you guys spamming them in the chat. So let's go and give them some love. If you're not part of the Discord server, make sure that you go and join the Discord server because we'll be doing some 5v5 in VC in about an hour or an hour and a half's time after I eat some dinner. But yeah, I'll see you guys around. And got a video coming out tomorrow, so check that one out. It's an interesting video. I hope you guys will like it. But yeah, if you don't watch that video, then I will see you guys on Tuesday's weekly news or in the next stream that's going to be on Thursday. So have an amazing day, guys. Please don't clip that. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. We're just getting people ready for the raid. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. I'm just going to say this until it's ready to raid. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. 3, 2, 1. Raid now. I think I pressed the button. Bye.